Most Americans never wanted this war with Iran, and they certainly weren't asked for their consent before it began. Yet here we are in April 2026 in a war of choice that's already dragging on with no clear endgame. Now imagine how this looks if Iran comes out of this still holding on to its nuclear program and real leverage over the Strait of Hormuz. Most Americans are going to say, give me a break. We took the risk of a major Middle East war, higher energy prices, and U.S. casualties, only to end up with Iran still holding on to the two main sources of its power. So what exactly is Donald Trump going to do? He keeps promising victory without another Iraq, more bombing, more pressure, but supposedly no boots on the ground. My fear is that this is exactly how you slide step by step from limited strikes into a deeper military commitment that the public never voted for and doesn't actually want. On the other hand, ask yourself this. Can the United States really live with an Iran that both controls the Strait of Hormuz and sits on nuclear weapons capability? Clearly, for most Americans, neither of those outcomes is acceptable. But if Iran doesn't budge at the table, that logic points in one direction: boots on the ground, and American casualties become not a choice, but the inevitable price of walking away from a bad peace. And here's the real dilemma. Every indication is that Americans flatly reject that trade. They don't want an empowered Iran, but they also don't want to send their kids to die in another Middle Eastern war. That's the abyss we're staring at. A president chasing maximal goals, an adversary that won't fold, and a public that's caught between what it can't accept and what it refuses to pay for.